Chinese fishing vessels operating around Taiwan's outlying islands of Kinmen. These incursions are becoming more common, with Taiwan's Coast Guard reporting that it drove away 9 Chinese fishing boats this week alone. Taiwan's Coast Guard says it continues to enforce the law around the country's waters.
就是常态性的执法，我们都依执法的 SOP 在进行哈。应该要驱离的会驱离，应该要登检的或者是扣留的，我们都依法行政。
The recent increase in Chinese vessels began after the death of 2 Chinese fishers in February, whose vessel was chased by Taiwan's Coast Guard near Kinmen. That incident prompted China to increase its patrols to ensure the safety of its own citizens, as these waters are often choppy but are essential for fishing. Several Chinese fishing and maritime agencies are now conducting joint humanitarian patrols to ensure maritime safety. Officials and locals in Kinmen say that more ships should be welcomed, as they could help with rescue efforts if needed.
救难这个事情是无国界的，应该是会赞同这一个想法。一味的立场是乐观其成。
我们这边的民众有发生什么状况，或者呢对岸乡亲有发生一些出海发生状况，基本上我觉得在人道救援的角度来讲，都是一个很好的方法。
But Taiwan's Coast Guard and law enforcement agencies are wary of China's heightened presence. China claims Taiwan as part of its territory and has threatened to use military force to bring the country under its control. Chinese warplanes already fly around Taiwan on a daily basis, and analysts are concerned that upped patrols could become a new normal.
But the reality is, China likes to assert its control over an area normally by conducting law enforcement operations there. Look at the South China Sea. That's what they claim to be doing when they go toe-to-toe with the Philippines, a couple times a month.
This form of coercion, sometimes called gray zone warfare, is putting a strain on Taiwan's already limited resources because the country needs to respond to every incursion. And so the question now is what Taiwan can do as it's faced with pressure on both the military and now law enforcement around its outlying islands.
The combination of pressures on Taiwan from China, it's like death by a thousand cuts, right? It's everyday military aircraft, every day a presence around Kinmen, balloons now frequently. I think that what Taiwan needs to do is focus on investing in low-cost capabilities that they can use to monitor these activities, and then that gives them more flexibility to respond as a situation develops.
As Taiwan tries to manage the increasing range of threats, it'll have to make sure it can do so, both without escalating the situation and expending its resources. John Su and Jaime Ocon for TaiwanPlus.